Okay, very good. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do in just a minute, just watch me for a moment. Don't actually do anything yet. But in a minute, I'm going to ask you to raise your right arm up in front of you like this. Then I'm going to ask you with your feet. In fact, let's do that part now. Put your feet about 12 inches apart. Nice solid stance like a martial artist might have. And I'm going to ask you not to pivot on your feet during this exercise like a basketball player. Your feet are glued to the floor. You can bend your knees like a skier, but your feet don't move. Everyone got that? Now, arm up. Don't do that yet. I'm still talking about the direction. Sorry. So here's your arm up. And what you're going to do is in a moment, you'll twist your body to your opposite shoulder as far as you can go. And when you can't go any further, you're going to pretend there's a little laser beam coming off your hand. Notice where it is. Mine's about 5 folds over from the black curtain there in the gray. I can see exactly where it's pointing. When you're doing that, look to the right, look to the left. Pretend you're taking a digital photograph. I see more folds of gray and the shadow that it creates. About 5 folds over, I see the black screen. I can see the screen with my slide on it in the peripheral vision. Okay? Now, we're taking a mark here. It's kind of like I'm putting a notch in a wall. How far did I get? All right? Now, as you're turning, if there's somebody's head there, do not hit it. Okay? But I also want you not to stop turning because I want you to turn. I only want your stopping to be as a result of an obstacle, not as the result, as a result of you can't turn your body any further rather than you've hit an obstacle. Okay? So what we'll be doing is we're turning when we can't turn anymore. If you see a head there, bend your elbow, keep turning, re-extend to whatever length you can. Everybody got it? Okay, here we go. So arms up, and you're going to go ahead and turn as far as you can. When you can't turn any further, notice where your hand is pointing. Take a little digital photograph, lock it in, little laser beam off there, and then when you're ready, come on back to the middle. Take as long as you need. Now, if you have a little stitch in your side there, it means more stretching is part of your life, okay? All right, now if you will, just close your eyes for a second, and I'll show you the power of visualization to transform your life. With your eyes closed, just imagine, don't actually move any part of your body now. We're just going to imagine this. Imagine, feel it, imagine it, see it, but don't actually move anything. Imagine you're lifting that same arm up. Imagine you're moving it across your body in the same direction as before. But this time, when you get to the spot you stopped, you're magically able to go another foot to 2 feet further. There's no effort, there's no strain, there's no pain. You're just able to go further. Create an image in your mind of the new picture of where your hand would be pointing, using what you remember from your little digital photograph that you took in your mind. Where would your hand be pointing now? Make a real clear picture of it in your head as best you can. Make it vivid, color, see all the details. Some of you will actually see it, some of you will be more thinking it, that's just as fine. Use the power of your creativity. And then imagine bringing your arm back to the middle, down to your side, keeping your eyes closed. We're just going to imagine that one more time. So imagine that you're lifting your right arm up, you're moving it across your body, twisting your body, you go to the first place, you go a foot to 2, 3 feet further. See where your hand will be pointing. Just lock in that new image. Excellent. Imagine bringing it back down to the side, and then open your eyes. Very good. Now, let's put our right arm up again. We're going to go as far as we can, see how far we can go. Let's notice what happens this time. And then come on back. By show of hands, how many of you went further? No. We're back to that. Okay, take a seat real quick.